everyone, welcome back to Eating with the Alexanders. I'm Kel.
I'm CJ.
And today we have boiled crawfish and boiled shrimp and boiled eggs and potatoes.
Yep, and sausage.
Oh yeah, and sausage.
Yep.
So yeah,
All right, Lord Jesus, we come to you and we thank you for today. And we thank you for this meal. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen. So yeah, y'all. Excuse how I'm looking. Face is breaking out. Allergies going crazy.
It's about almost 7.
But it's it's whatever.
For sure.
It's supper, and I don't know how to beat my face, so y'all get it as real as y'all gonna get. So it's what it is. I'm hungry though.
Got that sweet tea, like always. We always got that sweet tea.
Yeah, some dip, crawfish dip. So yeah, y'all, we're going to dig in. Crawfish is huge.
Yeah,
We're trying a place that we haven't tried this season called Crawfish Time.
Yep. This the first time? Yeah, this is the first time we're trying
I don't remember if I've ever tried that particular location, but you know, I used to always order from the other one before we moved. How is it? It's good?
So far, so good.
I'm still not sure how I feel about the sauce.
I know.
Man, should we make our own? I really wish we still had some beloved sauce, but we're out. So the Smack-Delicious sauce.
We
need to order some more.
Definitely.
Because I would have loved to try it with crawfish, especially before the season is over, and the season is almost over.
Yeah.
So. It tastes like their sauce has been refrigerated too long. Their dip, I mean. You want to make some more?
I know our sauce tastes better, but
Can you make it? Yours is good. I don't know what you put in yours.
make our dip. I want to make my dip. Theirs not bad, but yeah, it's not messing with my dip. We love mayo-based dip. Y'all know that. If y'all been watching, y'all know.
We do, but we also like
We love sauce.
and what's crazy is I like the Smack-Delicious sauce mixed with it. Like not all together, but I like to dip the crab in the mayo and in the dip, what we call dip, and then dip it in the Smack-Delicious sauce. Y'all, that's so good. We need to order some. I want to try it in my.
Yeah, we have to spice it.
I mean, I like the spicy though. You want to just order it spicy again, or?
I have both. The mild and spicy.
To see what's the difference.
Spicy was good though. You know, we love it. Your nose ain't running, it ain't spicy. You had that kick.
Y'all, what has been up?
I know.
How have y'all been?
2020.
Because I'm emotionally exhausted. And I'm sick of people right about now. I really am. I don't even know what to say.
I mean, everybody know. I know you guys know what's going on. It's like, besides the COVID-19, you know, the whole George Floyd, that still got us all messed up, man.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a friendly person. I'm not gonna say make friends, but I will talk to strangers in the store. I'm that type of person. Like, a person will be like, oh, your kids are so cute, or whatever, or they'll smile in my direction, and we strike up a conversation. And I may have like a 10-minute conversation with somebody I don't even know in the store. And that's, I mean, some people are like, that is weird, but that's also pretty common for people in Louisiana.
Yeah.
We're just very friendly, but and friendly does not mean there's no racism here, because Southern hospitality also is very easy to pretend, because everybody's so friendly here. I know at one point in time we were labeled happiest city in America. Child. I mean,
It's everywhere.
yeah.
It's crazy, man. Like, you know, being a black man is like, just, man, you know, even before him, just all the names and everybody that was happening to, it's disturbing, bro, and it's frustrating. It's like anytime I leave the house, it's like, that's always in the back of my mind. Like, I get stopped for no reason. Something might happen. It's like literally doing the right thing. I'm not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? You can still, it's crazy, bro. And you know, to watch that,
I have my
disturbing, man.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that video. Like, it seems a little too staged to me. Looking directly into the camera. Like, dude, who paid you? But it already calls me a conspiracy theorist. I call myself a BS investigator. But that would be a whole nother video. I can take y'all down the rabbit hole if y'all want to go. We might never get monetized though. But anyway, my whole point in saying that was the day after seeing that video, I was in Sam. I was pissed. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't smile at anybody. I was angry. People tried to make contact with me and smile at me, and I just couldn't. And I hate when I'm so upset to where it totally affects my mood, especially for the whole day, because that's not typically me. I can bounce back and try to always see like the light at the end of the tunnel, you know. But
right.
That really upset me, and I'm very frustrated. And I'm not really one of those people who get scared. I mean, everybody processes their emotions differently. But I don't get scared. I get angry. I get very angry when it comes to situations like that. And, child, I had to pray. And, I don't know. I definitely expressed my thoughts on my Facebook. And I let it be known exactly where I stood in that situation. And, I have some pretty awesome friends of different races, and they were very supportive and very understanding of my thoughts and feelings.
Yeah.
And we do have a lot of allies, a lot of people of different races who are like,
oh, yeah.
We're with you, and we understand how they don't understand, but they empathize, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's, oh child. But y'all probably didn't turn on, probably didn't. I don't know what I want to say. I'm sure that they've heard enough and probably don't really want to watch something about being angry and this and that, and I get it. But this is our reality. This is what we deal with. This is what we live with, and enough is enough.
Yeah, it is.
Because I mean, the way I look at it is, I get told every day, just about every day, how cute my kids are. Well, I'm always told our sons are so adorable and this and that, but at what point are they no longer considered adorable and are considered a threat?
Right.
And I guess I just feel like those who are on my Facebook, my friends, my people who know me personally, if you can look at my little black sons and think that they're cute today, but you wouldn't defend them if something like this happened, I can't call you a friend. If you knew my kids were innocent, or even if something happened to where, I don't know, say they got into trouble, but were unarmed and just murdered for the world to see, and you would say, I don't know, well maybe, and find a way to justify it, nah.
Right.
So the way I've been handling it is, I'm just no longer trying to convince people to see things my way. I'm not doing that. Because at this point, people are choosing to be willfully ignorant.
Yeah.
I have spoken enough. I have put up enough memes. I've put up enough facts. And at this point, if people choose to be willfully ignorant, that's on them.
That's their choice, yeah.
Oh man, my nose is running. Pause for pause.
You know it's spicy.
Oh,
you know
no,
running.
not allergies. It's not even really that spicy.
Nah, that shrimp is.
Huh?
Shrimp is.
At this point, I feel like if people are saying they don't understand as much information that is out there,
right,
or still saying they don't understand why there are people protesting and this, I feel like you just don't want to understand at this point, and that's totally fine. But if that's who you are and that's what you're choosing to, if that's your stance, saying they're like somebody on my Facebook or somebody in my life, I'm at the point where I don't have the energy to try to change your mind. I'm just done. I'm done.
Yeah.
I mean, businesses are showing their true colors, people are showing their true colors, and at this point, I'm just like, okay, if that's what you believe, if this is how you feel, that's fine. And I can choose whether or not I want to be in your life based on those beliefs or how. Because if they're not an ally to me and you and our family, if you could look at this and say that that's fine and think that that's okay, what makes me think that you wouldn't feel that way about my kids and my husband? Well, I don't consider a person like that a friend of mine. If they could look at somebody get murdered and not think it's okay. I mean, damn, people have, excuse me, this is a whole other side of me. People are probably gonna be like, oh, she cussed. I cuss. I do. Like, people from my other channel are like, oh, your voice is so sweet. Well, thank you. But I cuss sometimes. I'm not gonna pretend that I'm just this angel. I'm not. But, where was I even going with this? I forgot. People are showing their true colors, businesses are showing their true colors, and I'm just like, well, that's fine. But when you lose business, don't be like, oh, I'm sorry. Nah, you said what you felt and how you felt. That's fine if that's how you feel. But then I choose whether or not I want to continue to be friends with you or support you at this point.
That's why like people say some ignorant things and like. Then it's like when you get backlash, it's like, oh, I'm sorry. Nah, like it always,
Keep that.
You didn't think about it before you said it, or you didn't think about it before you hit send. Like you just
keep that.
When you get the backlash, then it's like, oh, no.
I apologize to God. Don't apologize to me. You said how you felt. I had a friend who was like, this is about to be real controversial, but it's what it is. I had a friend during this who was like, I feel so sorry for the poor police officers who are this and this and this right now, who are going through this right now. And I'm just like, did you not acknowledge the man that was murdered at the hands of police officers? I have officers in my family. I have military in my family. So no, absolutely, I would never disrespect police by saying it's all of them. Obviously not. That's like saying all white people are racist. Obviously not. I have white relatives who have married into the family. I have relatives of different nationalities who have married into the family. We know it's not everybody. No, boy, bye. We talking about something serious and we don't want to lose our train of thought. You can say hi later. Bye.
What can get you when you have to say?
We know that is not everybody. But to say something like, I stand by the police right now, it comes across to us as you're saying, I stand by them no matter what, right or wrong. So like, for you to say it right now is like, what they did to what the officers did to George Floyd is right.
Right.
That's how it's taken.
Just to be like, I stand with the like.
That's like, it. You don't have to say that right now. Like, we get it. There are good. I know some good police officers. I mean, but I'm not gonna say right now, oh, his poor family, because what about that poor man that died's family? I mean, child, we had a business out here, a local business, who had employees. So they created these Back the Blue shirts a while back. Whatever. They created these shirts a while back for their employees to show support to police officers. I don't know if it was during Ferguson, which I feel like is an ill time to decide that you want to back the blue, but whatever. If you want to back the blue, but don't do it at a time. I can't tell people what to do. I just feel like it's very insensitive to say
right after
when this is happening, because I'm sorry. Like I said, it comes across as I support police officers right or wrong. That's how it's coming across. It's not saying that all of them are bad, and it's not saying that's how it's coming across. I just feel like it's pure stupidity if you're gonna pretend that you don't know that. Right. If you're gonna pretend that you don't know that it's not the right time to say something like that, you can totally back the blue. But why would you? Let me tell you what I'm referring to. Local business out here, grocery store. They have Back the Blue shirts that said from 4 years ago. Now, however many years ago that they created it. They all decided, not all of them, but like about 7 employees decided to wear it on the day of the protest out here.
Okay. Excuse me.
So it's like, but then they're like, oh, we didn't know that we would offend people. We backed the blue. These shirts are old, but you coordinated it. Right. You decided to wear it on the day of the protest. Out here, right. So you're basically showing everybody that you're siding with the police who did whatever to George, who did what they did to George Floyd.
Right.
Because you can totally back the blue any day of the week, but why would you decide to wear it on the day of the protest when somebody is protesting murder of an unarmed black man?
And injustice and all that.
And injustice and police brutality. You can totally back the blue, but why would you choose to show your support on a day where there's a protest of...
Come on. The whole world knows what's going on. Like,
yeah.
Everybody's been quarantined. Everybody's watching the news and phones and social media. So, everybody in the world knows what's going on.
Then the store owner apologized and this and that. A lot of black people in our community. Not even just black people. A lot of my white friends are like, we're not going there anymore. Yeah. And then they're like, we're so sorry.
It's always,
we didn't know they decided to wear that shirt. Boy, bye. Whatever. That's fine. But it would never get another dollar from me, because if my black presence is not welcome, then neither are my black dollars. Yeah. And that's all it is. Well, that dollar's actually green, but you know what I mean. Anyway, you gotta figure that out. Yeah. It's frustrating. Yeah. And we live in the South, and it's very ignorant where we live sometimes. But it's not really blatant for us, like talking. We deal with the microaggressions. It's systematic. It's institutionalized. It's not a whole lot of in your face. Well, now people are being more bold. So yeah, I've deleted a few people from my friends list. I cannot. And like I said, I will not argue with anybody about their beliefs. That's how you feel. Well, that's you. But I don't have to choose to be in your life. Yep. If your beliefs don't align with mine, I just don't. And I'm a very open-minded person, but this is just not something I'm gonna waver on. Not when it comes to... If y'all hear these kids...
Yeah, the kids play. And talking about the kids, like, even to have a conversation with our kids, they're young to even about what's going on. It's like...
That upsets me so bad.
I know, to even have a conversation with them.
To have to talk to my children. Child, you're having too much fun. It upsets me that I have to talk to my 7-year-old about racism and about injustice. He's too young. Like, I don't want to have to take away his innocence by having to talk to him about it, but we had to. We have no choice because of what's going on in this world. And that angers me. Yeah, literally. No because choice. Why? Like, not everybody's having to talk to their kid about that. Why should I have to take away my son's innocence to tell him that, hey, son, not everybody's going to view you as a human because of the color of your freaking skin? That pisses me off so bad. Like, that really makes me mad. I don't even know what to... Child. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all, man, it's been rough. I ain't lying.
I've been trying to pray. Cause
yeah, so we've been praying.
And then I had a friend when I forgot what I posted. I posted something. I think I said, something happened. And a lot of people were saying they were afraid. And I was just saying, I don't get afraid. I don't get whatever. I said, I get angry. And I know if it were my family, child, I pray to God I never experienced that, because no, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. I just can't. I can't. Nobody should have to live in fear. Nobody should have to live in anger, and nobody should have to, like, it's freaking ridiculous. I almost cussed, but yeah, it's ridiculous. I just don't even know what else to say about that situation. This is not a very positive mukbang, but I mean, what's happening? It's not a positive experience for black people, so we're black.
And no matter how you try to be positive, like, you always gonna start feeling like that, because, like, it's just,
I'm angry.
Everybody's so, that's why, you know, the looting and everything that's happening, people are just, it's just tired.
You know what's really frustrating about the looting is when you know that those people are being paid, and we're still being blamed for it, and being called.
You see a lot of videos where, like, we be trying to stop, a lot of people trying to stop the looting, but that's not shown on the news. It's not, like, bricks, all of a sudden, pallets of bricks are showing up in certain locations.
Paid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why?
To do this, to incite the violence, to cause more, to take the focus off of what the real issue is. But
A lot of people. Houston, I forgot how many cities they were showing videos
Dallas,
of.
Houston.
Yeah, like pallets of bricks just randomly showing up for people to throw, and you like, come on now, a pallet of bricks with no construction in sight. No construction in sight. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, you see videos, like I said, it's also frustrating. You got people peacefully protesting and still getting slammed, kicked, punched by cops, and they just peacefully protesting with their hands, you know, like.
Yeah, but if we're gonna say that, then let's talk about the cops that really are actually kneeling and protesting. So that, I'm not gonna lie, I saw a video like that and that really, I almost cried.
Right.
I almost cried. Like that was.
I took my hat. My hat for recovery, but I tipped it. It did me right to like Houston one, and I forgot where, but like that did my soul good, because you know what I'm saying, like to see that.
And think about the cops who aren't like that, the officers who aren't like that, and the black ones who aren't like that, and the ones of the white ones and the ones of different races who are like allies and understand and who are so hurt by what's going on. Right. I know that has to be difficult, because I saw a TikTok of this one officer who like broke down. I almost cried. I'm not even gonna lie, because and then he's a black man and he's just like.
We know it's not, like you said, we know it's not every cop, but it's like when it's only happened on one race and it's not being acknowledged.
Not just one race,
you know what I'm saying? Like
it's happening to us at a higher rate than anybody else.
Right. You know, it's like,
and we're not receiving justice like everybody else. So that's why we're upset. Well, this was negative, but I don't care. It's what it is. It's how we feel.
Yeah, this one.
I'm just gonna be real.
Literally in the midst of all this, and like just how we feeling.
Feel free to turn it off if you don't like it or don't want to watch it or don't really want to hear a point of view, and that's totally fine too.
Oh yeah, we still love you guys. We understand. Everybody has their opinion.
No, I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I don't still love people who don't stand with me.
Right.
You're free to believe what you want to believe, but you're no friend of mine or no ally of mine if you can't feel why we feel the way we feel. As far as like,
oh yeah, of course.
I don't expect people to have the exact same views as us, but at this point, if you can't understand how or why we're so angry, I don't know what to tell you. But I wouldn't call that person my friend. Right. No.
Not at all. Not even a little bit.
No.
If you really can't understand, not even. It's
ciao bye.
It's just, like I said, it's just no talking. I mean, point blank period. There's no talking. It's no use wasting your breath if somebody truly don't understand. That's just being blatant ignorant and like.
You don't want to at this point. Yeah. So it's fine. But no, I'm not gonna be like, I still love you. I'm done with that. And because I even had a Facebook friend who quoted Dr. King. Darkness cannot cast out darkness, and this. That's fine. But at the same time, talking about love your enemy, and he was posting all this nice stuff. That's wonderful. But that ain't stopping us from getting killed.
Right.
And even Dr. King saw that at some point. So, child, I'm not loving nobody that's killing my people. I'm sorry. I'm not loving anybody who is wishing harm or agreeing with harm coming to my people. And he was like, well, we're all each other's people. So my people are my allies. My people are people who wouldn't want to see harm come to me or my family or my, or other people in general. Like, my people are people who love and who are empathetic and who are just, I don't want to see harm come to anybody. I don't want to see a white man, a black man, a Mexican, anybody. I don't want to see anybody, Asian. I don't want to see anybody just killed for no reason. Like, right. I don't understand how that's even human for people to agree. Who the hell raised these people who are, like, you
gotta be
how do you just wake up and decide you don't like people because of how they look? For something that they were born with that they can't control.
I'm telling you. It's bad, bro.
Make that make sense.
You can't. Einstein couldn't figure that problem out.
He sure couldn't. Einstein was amazing, by the way, from what I read.
he couldn't even figure. There's no way possible.
He wasn't racist.
Can't.
Anyway, you have anything else to talk about? Because I'm getting mad again. Then I don't want to be upset. How are y'all coping with this?
Just leave in the comments how y'all been coping. Just 2020. We all know 2020 like
Child.
sucks. And now it's hurricane season out here in the south, so like now that we about to see what that's about.
God is upset.
We're already saying a big tropical storm is coming through
God
this weekend.
is very upset. You about
So
to
like,
see
yeah,
hurricane season probably act the fool.
that's what everybody was saying. They predicted like
Anytime,
a lot of stuff is going on.
watch hurricane season.
Yeah,
God is upset.
man. My baby gonna be one before you know it.
In like a little over 2 months, she'll be one.
One.
That's gonna make me cry.
Man. One.
I don't want any more though. Child.
I know we're not hitting the reset button. No, no, we're not.
That was totally his fault.
We're not hitting the reset button. No.
I love her dearly, but we were done. And Mr. I don't care.
Who said that?
Mr. I don't care if you're ovulating. Or will be in 2 days. But
what had happened was
there came Brielle. Yeah, we're not doing that again.
It's good though. You like it?
The crawfish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crawfish and the shrimp.
I mean, I prefer our old place.
Oh yeah, normal place is closed, so try these. Oh man.
So now to the positive. What are we doing to cope? Praying more.
Praying, definitely.
I have been slacking. I want to start praying more. We need to get back to exercising because y'all, we were working out every day and then we fell off for like weeks and I gained all that weight back. And then 2 pounds.
We had, like I said, we had a lot more energy. We was doing good. Man, we hit rock bottom. We gonna get it. We gotta, once we start motivating each other and getting up and really setting plans of, okay, we'll work out this time. And it's just, man, you know? Like, we just gotta either get up early. That's probably our best bet, because late night is not gonna happen.
I told him.
Late night is not gonna happen.
You gotta get up early.
We're gonna have to get up early, because late night is just not gonna happen. Like, oh, when the kids go to sleep, nah, because we tired now, we done. We done for the day too, so early morning we just got to struggle, get up.
And Brielle has been teething.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Brielle has been
she wake up crying, even if I pick up, it's like
she only wants
like she know that mom
y'all,
touch.
I've been so tired. I've been so tired lately.
She will crawl all over me till she find her mama. And she know where she at and where she's sleep in the bed. Can you
Her crib is next to our bed.
Yeah.
She'll stand up in there. We need to lower it, honestly.
She'll stand up and look.
If we don't lower the crib, then we need to take off one side. Because we put it right up against the bed and just let her crawl over.
She'll crawl over this morning.
Yeah, but not like that. That's not safe in the middle of the night because she can fall over to the other side, you know?
Yep.
So yeah, y'all. I don't know. I hope everybody's okay. I'm pretty sure our rent didn't help if you're not okay. But man, it's rough. I'm feeling. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be. I don't claim to be. I'm sorry if this burst your bubble because a lot of people are like, you're so sweet, you're so positive. I am. But I also get angry and I'm also human. And I love my family, and just the thought of anything happening to them like that just sends me to like a whole nother level. So, but coping, when I get to the point where I'm just like really, really that angry, sometimes I pray. And that's just I used to read, but I haven't really had the time lately because Brio.
Oh, yeah.
It was her Tina.
She's mama all day, every day. Soon as she see her, like she'll get a break, you know, she gonna go soak or go do her hair, whatever. And me and the boys distracted, but if she see her flash or pass, it's over with. She locked in on mama.
Mama. So she says, "Mama, Dada, up." Zayden, which is her older brother. She tried to say Xavier once, but she doesn't fully say it.
Yeah.
Her other older brother. What else? I think that's it.
What you put that number one up? The one thing?
I don't know why she's doing that.
She was doing that.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Get so egg.
I know y'all here. Now I'm getting full. I ain't gonna
We
lie.
let them film a mukbang on their channel,
Yeah, they want to film one.
and nobody bothered them.
They
were
don't love
filming,
mukbang.
and now they have to make noise and clown, and of course.
Yeah, they got their own little channel, Zayden and Xavier's World. So they want to film something for their channel.
We didn't edit it yet though.
Nah.
And it's mostly just for fun. Every now and then we post, but like that video we just posted, like we filmed that so long ago. Brio was like not a newborn,
Bro,
but
like, yeah, real, but
maybe 3 months. Mm-hmm.
cool.
I don't remember. So he just came here saying his foot hurt really bad,
Now they're making noise in the back.
but he's in the back screaming.
You hear it. I'm getting full for real. Other than that, like, I mean, we express our feelings and just, like you said, just help. This COVID
Keep
just,
it moving.
yeah.
I've had friends ask questions. Like I had a friend who is white, and I have a friend who's white, and she asked me questions about certain things, and I don't mind that. I don't mind like people asking questions and wanting to know, and you know. And she was like, "How are you feeling? And what can I do?" And she and I had a talk, but like I get how some people won't fully understand. I guess the way I feel is like for the people who don't even try to or don't want to understand. That's fine. You can, if that's who you are, that's who you are. But those people don't have a place in my life. That's all I'm saying. And people are asking how I feel about the whole Drew Brees thing, because I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah, you know, she's a big Saints fan.
Drew, you can feel however you feel. Like I said, when it comes to friends, you can feel how you feel, and I can feel how I feel, and based on how I'm feeling, that's how I determine whether or not I want to support you or be your friend or not. Like if it's something that just does not align with my beliefs, then
Keep it moving.
we'll keep it moving. Like I don't have time to bash him or whatever. Do you, Drew? Do you? I'd rather people tell me how they feel than
Like you said, yeah, like we both like that.
I'm a Sagittarius. Tell me how you really feel.
We rather know how you feel.
I'd rather know.
And hey, like I said, if we don't align, then hey, we go. I said don't
That's
don't let us.
I'm not forcing it.
Don't let I don't like somebody close to you, but they feel a whole opposite way behind your back, but they close to you now. Hey, let's just get it on the table and we go from there. It is what it is. We grown, just get it out on the table. We go from there.
Look, I'm not even about to argue with you. If that's how you feel. I just
everybody got their own opinion.
Exactly. I'll keep it moving. That's you.
You'd rather that than a snake in the bush. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Be a snake up front.
I'd rather know you're a snake, be like, hey.
All right, snake, bye.
Yeah, what it is.
Do
That
you?
doesn't matter. No. Yeah, I'm full. I ain't lying.
Not me. I was hungry. What did you eat?
Nothing. Besides breakfast. Breakfast. It's just, I don't know.
That wasn't even breakfast.
Maybe it was potatoes. I think I get a lot of, I don't know. I think potatoes.
You did eat a lot of potatoes because I boiled 6 and then this came with 2 and there are, I've had 2 potatoes and there are 3 left.
I think the potatoes.
So 8 and there are 3 left. I ate 2. You only ate 3 potatoes if I'm figuring it right.
Probably like 3 eggs, 4 eggs.
Oh.
I'm done. Like, I ain't gonna force it. I'm gonna be uncomfortable. I'm done. But yeah.
Yeah.
It was good though.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, man, we hope y'all doing good. See how y'all coping. Y'all leave some comments. We're gonna try to do more. We've been saying it, but we have to. Like, we might have something like, all right, we're gonna film a video. Then either the kids, somebody needs something, and just
No, that's not the truth.
we never get around to it. Or sometimes we just don't feel like it.
Or we're looking really. Sometimes I'm looking really crazy, like right now. But
Or sometimes we just don't feel like
then
it.
I'm just like, I don't want to get dressed. It's not that we don't feel like it. I don't mind talking to y'all, but
Right.
I don't always want to get dressed.
No, I'm saying is sometimes we don't mind talking, but sometimes you be like, all right, we're just gonna let's just eat, get the kids situated, and you know.
Our problem is we take care of ourselves last all the time, and we get to the point where we're really hungry, and then we don't feel like setting up.
Yeah, we just be like, we eating right now. But what we're gonna start trying to do is like, especially when we're on the road a lot or moving around, and we grab something to eat, doing something on the road,
That
filming
too.
in the car. You know, we could definitely film something like that. We did one. If you go back and check out our wing video.
Mm-hmm.
Shouts out to my boy, you know, with Wing Joint. Best wings ever. You gotta check that video out.
So
We did our first one in the car.
It wasn't the best, but we're gonna try.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try to get a better setup and maybe get it, but
That's the thing. We're on the go a lot.
we are.
We're on the go a lot.
Always either to the stores or going to help other family members or doing whatever. We always on the go. Like I told you, we might wake up 8, 9, 10. Just say around one of those 3. Okay, now we hitting the road, say for 11:30, 12. Getting back home at 5, 6. As always, we're on the road, so we'll start filming maybe something like that to help us out, to push them out. Because when we get back, I just say 6, 7. Okay, kids, bath, let them eat, whatever. Like I said, last thing we want to do is set up. We be like, hey, we just go eat. We tired, we just go eat, chill. But we enjoy talking to you guys though. It always does it. Like we always look at it, me and her always be like, it's like a therapy and like a mini date night. Like when it's just us talking to y'all, it's like, cause we don't get just a long time.
Sure.
So even though we talking to you guys, it's still like we're alone sharing, eating and sharing with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like that. So it was good. Right? To the tip top. I'm done. But I think I was eating, you was talking. So
I don't know.
but you was
I
hungry.
feel like I ate a lot.
I guess it don't seem like it, but because you was putting it in the bag.
Nah, you could say I'm being greedy. I don't care. I'm being
No,
greedy.
like I felt like I ate a whole lot. I ain't even stunned. Like I felt like I ate majority of it.
Bag.
I feel like I didn't eat a whole lot.
He did eat more than me.
Oh,
They can't
God.
see that.
You probably can see it a little bit.
When you picked it up like it was heavy, I was like, you wanna look at mine?
I told you I didn't eat. No, I'm good. I can't even get up.
We put our trash in here because
I don't know why
That's
I
what
feel
the purpose-
equal.
does it really?
I don't know. Like.
Did I eat more?
Man, the bags feel old. I'm not gonna lie, you was got a little weight. But you know what? You know what I think though?
What?
You ate more crawfish. I think I ate
You
more
ate
shrimp.
more shrimp?
I ate more shrimp.
The crawfish is heavy.
Yeah, you ate more crawfish.
Ow! The leg.
He don't want you to eat them. Say hell no.
What?
He did.
Ow! You can't bite me, but his leg is pointed. And the reason it hurts so much is because they're spiked. I hate when people put seasoning on the outside of the crawfish.
I know. We like all our flavor on the inside, but
That's what it. So that's why it's burning the spot that
oh yeah,
like.
because when you peel it, I got a lot of seasoning on the outside.
Why do people do that? Some crawfish places do that, some don't. The one we used to go to didn't do that.
All the flavors in the meat and the inside, all the juices. Like you said, when you crack it open, when you separate the tail and the head, like all the juices coming falling out the head because it's all inside.
But some places, they boil it and it has
boil them in seasoning, but then just before they put them, either bag them or serve them or whatever,
they'll sprinkle seasoning on top.
They'll sprinkle it all on top.
Why does it need seasoning on the top? Do you eat the shell?
No. I mean, people suck the heads,
so annoying.
But still.
Look how that's so annoying. Oh. Almost went in my eye. Anyway,
Ow. Yeah, but
my lips are burning.
Yeah, I'm good. It was spicy, but my nose is leaking a little bit. But it was. I'm good. I can't. I'm building comfortable. I done did it before where I'd be like, bro,
I'm good.
After
and
we didn't eat it, we'd be like, all right, man, we go come back and clean later.
You know what? No, we don't.
No,
not with seafood.
Not with seafood.
No, you have to clean that.
Oh yeah,
clean that up immediately.
Yeah, the whole house and everything that smell like the juices and stuff.
When did we ever say we'll clean it up later? I don't remember that.
There was one video. We both was full, and the kids was cutting up, so it was kind of like.
What video was that?
They hadn't took a shower yet. Brielle wanted you, and it was like we finished the video. I forgot which one. It wasn't a seafood one though. We was like, all right, we'll come back.
It might have been Chipotle.
We'll come back and just, which we did. Kids was going crazy.
There's another place next to us, Hawaiian
Grill, Hawaiian something.
Hawaiian
It's
Grill.
like a Chinese place, but
it's not Chinese.
Not Chinese. What is it?
No, it's called Hawaii Grill, so I'm assuming it. I don't know.
But it's still Chinese food.
Dude, not everything is Chinese food.
What is it?
It's not Chinese food.
What we ate was not Chinese food.
I don't think so.
What's fried rice and all that?
Oh my god. You know what?
I know it's a hibachi grill. That's spice. Get dead in her throat.
Stop!
Cool.
No, you made me laugh.
Cool.
You made me laugh all
Go you about to wipe your snot on my shirt? That the grill be spitting up on me.
I was only gonna do you making me choke.
How made you choke?
You made me laugh while I was swallowing. I was already choking on the spice. My chest hurts.
You pat your back.
Don't touch me.
Pat your
No,
back.
I can't flick you off on camera.
Oh man.
No, see, they get on my nerves.
Bro.
Please don't think, cause they think we're so sweet, and we be up in here like wanna square up.
That's how we get along. And some people be like, y'all too crazy, bro. That's just how we get. We always got along like that. Cloud will fight, but like I'll fight.
Not fight for real.
No, but like how we talk to me, I think, man, y'all serious? Nah, nigga, it's just how we clown.
Nobody thinks we're serious.
No, I'm saying like you gotta understand how.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
What is it? Yeah, I don't know. It's a cut.
Do you see a cut?
Where's on your lip?
Do you see a cut?
Something right now. Where you lip at? Not a cut, but like a.
Crawfish? Dang, they fighting back. Child, I've never gotten this injured eating crawfish.
You want no shrimp?
My shrimp was okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll just say the rest. So you got shrimp.
Yeah, y'all.
But
yeah, the way we get along, we joke all the time. We were friends before we started dating, so like we tell each other. I'm not gonna say everything because there are certain okay. I would say we tell each other 99.9% of stuff, but I don't tell him every single thing only because like if I have a conversation with a friend. If somebody tells me to keep something a secret, I will keep it a secret. So there are certain things that are personal that say if my girlfriends tell me,
No, sir.
not the real personal stuff, no, I can't.
No,
Because
I
I
got
feel
you.
like I'm betraying.
No, I got you, because
A
I'm the
friend.
same way, yeah.
Other than that,
Make
we
sure
tell
it's
each other everything.
This next step family, man. Yes.
It's going. Other than that, we tell each other everything. And so people think, excuse me, y'all. So people think that we are crazy for some of the stuff we tell each other. And how open we are, I guess. And they're like, y'all don't get jealous? Like, it'll be like maybe something that happened with like us and an ex or...
Yeah, we always clown each other about the exes or just... Some people like, man, we can't, you know, me and my husband go like, be like, oh man, we can't clown like that. Me and my wife, well, we can't even bring up like the past or past girlfriends or whatever.
Everybody is different. I mean, everybody has a different dynamic in their
Right.
relationship, and I don't think it's wrong that some people don't talk about it. It might be a sensitive topic for some.
Right. Yeah.
Everybody's relationship is different. How people get along is different. We're just weird, and we know we're weird.
Right.
We just don't care. Like,
It'd be funny. We'd be always clowning each other. That's just how we get along.
we should roast each other one day. You know,
I got a prank though. I had a prank over
do
there.
not, don't.
I do have
CJ, but you're gonna mess around and do something that's gonna get yourself hurt.
one.
Don't play with me. Good news is we live next door we live very close to a hospital, so hey, he can walk. Go get himself treated.
I won't get injured. It'll be funny though. You guys try to get the kids again because Zayden swept it down. Oh, Zayden swept it down. Oh, y'all can't prank me. He think because he can't get pranked. I'm like, all right. There's many ways I can get him, especially I'm gonna catch him at night because he already be like they'll sleep in their room.
Don't do that. Because if you scare them, they're gonna be in our bed.
Yeah, you're right. Then they could be get scared. We act like, oh, y'all can't scare, y'all can't prank me no more.
God, that's like the scariest one.
Y'all can't prank me, y'all can't. All right. Yeah, like you said, man, we hope y'all stay safe. We, you know, I know at the beginning of the video, we expressed our feelings about certain things. But
That's how we feel.
yeah.
I'm sorry. If y'all don't agree, it's fine. Don't have to agree. We don't have to. I will not. I'm not debating anybody in the comments. I'm just not. I'm not debating anybody in the comments. But that's not how you feel. If that is how you feel, but this is how we feel.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna apologize for how I feel. Some people want to apologize for how they feel, and that's fine. That's how I feel. And I know God says, "Love everybody, love the enemy." He's still working on me, because look,
Yeah, you working on both of us.
I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying if you disagree with me, you're my enemy, but like I said, if you feel that killing, that murder was justified, I wouldn't consider you a friend.
Right. No way.
But
No way.
when
no
I
how.
say love your
I got
enemy,
it. No way, no how.
you country.
Nah, that's someone. Who said that?
Play banana, get peeled.
Play banana, get peeled, bro. That's funny.
One of my best friends said
That was hilarious.
Danielle. He laughed at me because I said a hit dog always hollers.
Bro, I never,
last
I never heard that saying either, ever.
Last night,
Y'all let me know if y'all ever heard that saying.
what happened?
I always heard, you know, the shoe fit wear and stuff like
It's
that.
almost the same thing.
Right, but you ever heard a hit dog holler, which is
A
funny
hit dog always hollers.
because I can picture, you know, a pack of dogs is like throw a rock and
The dog that got hit.
go holler.
It's
I understand
holler.
what you're saying, but it's funny. It's funny. I never heard that one before.
So my best friend, or one of my, I have two best friends. Well, I have two. It's hard because it's like, maybe I shouldn't rank. I have some close friends.
Right.
But two of my closest friends that like I basically grew up with, one of them says, play banana, you get peeled.
Wow.
And I've adopted Might adopted that term. If you play banana, you're gonna get peeled.
Man, my stomach was hurting.
Let's use that in a sentence. There are people on my friends list who don't agree with me, and that's fine. But if they would literally come to my face and say some of the hateful things that they've been saying on Facebook, well, you play banana, you get peeled.
Bro, that's a country term like that. That's a country saying, but they call me country. I say they be clowning me. Our friends too say the same thing when they say stuff like, "Oh, it's J country." Hey, but that's the country
you
thing.
like my Bob Ross shirt, and you can see it.
Shout out to our boy Bob Ross, man. What?
He died. Man.
I know. I'm just saying, like that's our boy. Like we watching like we really rocking Bob Ross, not just the shirt. I wish he was still alive though.
Yeah.
Cause he just used to bring peace. Like I ain't even lie. Late night, just watching Bob Ross. Just watching him, like, beat the devil out of me.
Shut up. Anyway, I turned him on to Bob Ross. Yeah. I've been watching Bob Ross since I was a little girl.
That's my boy.
We ain't had cable. Not that my parents didn't have the money, they were cheap. So we didn't have cable. So I watched OPB all the time. And I used to watch Bob Ross. And I used to love documentaries, and I used to love to watch Mr. Rogers, like when they would show like where things were made or how things were made. And I loved the ocean and animal documentaries. Not documentaries.
National Geographic or something?
Yeah, but that wasn't on PBS. So anyway, at night I started him like once we got married. I would watch documentaries, and he'd be like, "Oh my God, you're such a nerd." Not documentaries, but like say like the nature shows, and he'd be like, "You sit there and watch this," and I'm like, "Yeah." So then like at night to go to sleep, like sometimes like we randomly started watching Bob Ross. I think it was like when I was pregnant with, I don't remember which kid, but I couldn't sleep because like I said, I would get really sick during my pregnancies and have really bad reflux and all that. So I would watch Bob Ross, and he would comb me, and I just felt, and so then CJ got into watching Bob Ross, and then I would also watch like the ocean, what do you call them? What are those documentaries? I guess they are, like where you watch like the videos where people are like in the ocean and like filming like what's going on. It's crazy because they literally follow like these animals or like a school of fish or like, and they'll make it like a whole reality series. About some fish or something.
She turned me on all that. I was like, so now that's what we watch. Sometimes, a lot of times at night, we'll put that on, or we like watching things like that. Like, she started watching this guy, Deer Meat for Dinner on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, just, his life going fishing, hunting.
It's interesting. Cleaning,
cooking different, we from the South, so deer, wild hog, alligators, certain things like that.
That's not.
He's based out of Florida, Louisiana. We like neighbors, so it's like, hey, I like it. And
no, we're not.
We're not neighbors, but neighbor states. We right here, they right here. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But she won't try no wild game. Like wild game, she would not.
Why do you care?
No, I'm just saying, like.
Haven't I cooked it for you?
Yeah, but what was I? You tried it, you said you kind of liked it.
Rabbit.
That was rabbit. No, you didn't try that.
Yes, I did.
What's the alligator or the rabbit?
Rabbit.
It was rabbit.
Yeah.
So I love rabbit. I grew up. My dad used to hunt rabbits, so I love rabbit.
It's not bad, but
it's just because for her it's always a visual. Like, okay, she knows she's eating crawfish, she's eating shrimp, but man, this is an alligator. Oh, this is a rabbit. Oh, this is a baby. That that she's thinking about the actual animal, so that just messes you up. Pretty much.
I mean, technically, these look like bugs.
I mean, yeah, mud bugs. That's why they call them mud bugs.
That is so ugly.
Mud bugs. That's why they call them mud
bugs. This is why Xavier won't eat it.
He looks at it, just like Zayden when he first see see a shrimp like this, but when he saw a whole shrimp with the head on it, he was like, "What is that?" Like that's how shrimp is with the head on.
Paper towel roll is gonna have to go to like cleaning tables and stuff, because now I've touched it with my crawfish hands. It's done.
Yeah. Sure.
All right, you guys, we are rambling.
Yeah.
So that is pretty much it. That is where we are. Hope it wasn't too depressing of a video, but y'all, the person times.
Yeah.
But it'll get better. I do
Keep
have
pushing
faith that
it.
it'll get better. I think now is the time to definitely get closer to God, because at this point, He's the only one that can give us peace. And He's still working on me. He's still working on CJ.
Yep.
Because like I said, I'm not at that point, love your enemies, yet. Child.
Not even close.
Mm-mm.
But, you know.
They better than get peeled.
That's so stupid.
Shut up. Play banana, you're about to get peeled. Anyway.
Oh, but yeah, guys. Ooh, that was funny. Play banana, get peeled. Anyway. It look like you're about to pop your teeth out and clean them after you eat the crawfish. Put them in some water or something.
Ew. Stop. There are people who really, that's me.
No, man.
What if you have to do that one day?
Well, if I have to do it one day, go clean them.
Hell nah. I ain't about to clean your chocolates. You better clean your own.
Come on, man.
Nah.
Don't handle me like that. All right.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
All right, bye.